Good evening, everyone. So, today we are going to continue our Esame Ministeriale, which we started yesterday evening, and remaining the Esame Ministeriale number 95, 96, 97, and 98. So, we will be doing all today. Okay. Um, if you are new to the channel, make sure you subscribe and like the video. God bless you. And in case you want to join the WhatsApp group, the number is on the screen. Okay. The Lord bless you. Now, let's begin the studies. Be ready to answer the questions. Okay. Scheda number 95. Question number 1. Il pannello integrativo raffigurato indica la presenza di cantieri stradali con escavatori e pale meccaniche in azione. And then number 1, the answer is vero. It says, the supplementary panel indicates the presence of a road construction site with excavators and mechanical shovels in action. The answer is vero because the sign of the question number 1 represents mechanical shovels or mechanical vehicles that are at work on the road. So that one makes the number 1 answer vero. Okay. Now, number 2. La fermata è vietata allo sbocco dei passi carabili. Now, the word sbocco here simply means the beginning, at the beginning or at the entrance. Okay, so the full question, now the right answer of the number 2 is falso because it says stopping is prohibited at the exit of a driveway. Okay, so the number 2, the answer is falso. Why? Because you can do fermata, which is stopping. You can stop the vehicle in front of a passo carabile. What is the passo carabile? It is the entrance of a private property or the entrance of a house. Okay, that's what we call passi carabili or passo carabile. So there is only one thing that is prohibited at the passo carabile, which is sosta. The only thing you cannot do at the passo carabile is sosta. What is sosta? Sosta is parking. Okay, that's the only thing you are not allowed to do at the passo carabile. So that's why the number 2, the answer is falso. Good. Number 3. In presenza del segnale raffigurato, un autocaravan di massa a pieno carico superiore a 3,5 tonnellate non può sorpassare veicoli a motore. So the number 3, the right answer is falso. It says, in the presence of this sign, a camper van with a weight exceeding 3.5 tons cannot overtake a motor vehicle or motor vehicles. And the answer is falso, because it is true that the sign represents a vehicle that is heavier than 3.5 tons cannot overtake cars, but it is referred specifically to vehicles that are transporting things, material things. Meanwhile, auto caravan, okay, or camper van, it is meant for the transport of people. So the prohibition does not go for camper van, but it rather goes for vehicles that are transporting goods, okay, material things, which weight is heavier than 3.5 tons, okay? So the prohibition goes for vehicles that are transporting things that are heavier than 3.5 tons that cannot overtake cars. Meanwhile, a camper can overtake a car. So that's why the number 3, the answer is false. Is that clear, everyone? Okay. Number 4. È vietato il sorpasso di un veicolo che sia arrestato in corrispondenza di un passaggio pedonale per consentire l'attraversamento di pedoni. And then number 4, the answer is vero. It says, it is forbidden to overtake a vehicle that has stopped at a pedestrian crossing to allow pedestrians to cross. So the answer is vero. It is forbidden. You are not allowed to overtake vehicles that have stopped at the pedestrian crossing, okay, for the pedestrians to cross. Because if you overtake that vehicle, it's most likely that you will actually use your vehicle to hit the pedestrians that are crossing on the zebra crossing. So therefore, the answer is vero. Very good. Number 5. Il segnale raffigurato indica un senso unico frontale. So number 5. What is the answer? Number 5, the right answer is false. It says, this sign indicates a one-way street in front, a one-way direction in front of us. And the answer is false because it is not a one-way direction. The road is a double direction road, but we are under obligation to go straight. That's the only information the sign is telling us. Okay, so it is not a one-way direction road. That's why the 5, the answer is false. Good. Number 6. Il segnale raffigurato è un segnale di prescrizione. Nella strada rappresentata, le carreggiate laterali sono di norma a senso unico. Number 7, the answer is vero. It says, on this road, the side lanes are usually one-way direction. And the answer is vero, which means the lanes that are on the upper side, the lanes that are up here, okay, and these other lanes, they are all at one sense of direction. So the answer is vero. Okay. Number 8. La distanza di sicurezza è commisurata anche alla presenza del servo sterzo. So the number 8, the right answer is falso. It says the safety distance is also commiserated or measured with the presence of the power steering. And the number 8, the right answer is falso, because the safety distance has nothing to do with the power steering of the vehicle. Okay? Okay, so the number 6, Mr. Deban, the number 6. Okay. Number 6. Let's go back to the number 6. It says, il segnale raffigurato è un segnale di prescrizione. So the number 6, the answer is vero, because it says this sign is a sign of prescription. The reason why the answer is vero is because the segnale di obbligo, divieto, and precedenza, they are all part of segnale di prescrizione. And the sign that we are watching in the question number 6 is part of segnale di precedenza. Okay, so that's why the 6, the answer is vero. Okay, so Mr. Deba, is the explanation clear? If it is clear, please write in the comment section yes, so that we can move forward. Very good. Okay, very good. Now we are going to continue with the number 7. Answer is vero. It says, on this road, the side lanes are usually one-way direction. And the answer is vero, which means the lanes that are on the upper side, the lanes that are up here, okay, and these other lanes, they are all at one sense of direction. So the answer is vero. Okay. Number 8. La distanza di sicurezza è commisurata anche alla presenza del servo sterzo. So the number 8, the right answer is falso. It says the safety distance is also commiserated or measured with the presence of the power steering. And the number 8, the right answer is falso, because the safety distance has nothing to do with the power steering of the vehicle. Okay? The safety distance has to do with the condition of the road, the condition of the tires, the efficiency of the brakes, and the attention of the driver. That is what involves in the safety distance. Okay, so the number 8, the answer is falso for that reason. Good. Number 9, causa probabile di incidenti dovuti alla struttura della strada può essere mancanza di curve pericolose. And the 9, the right answer is falso. It says a probable cause of accident due to the road. You say a probable cause of accident due to the road structure can be the lack of dangerous curves. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine such a question? So the answer is false because actually it is the presence of curves that people are not attentive to that causes accident on the road. So the 9, the answer is false because the lack of dangerous curves should actually grant more safety for the vehicles, for the drivers. Okay, so the 9, the answer is false. Okay, now number 10, you are going to answer the number 10. From the number 10 going to the 30, you are going to answer, okay? L'uso dei indicatori di direzione è necessario nella marcia per file parallele, anche se non si effettuano cambiamenti di corsia. Number 10, talk to me. What is the answer? Write it on the comment section. Okay, so the number 10, the right answer is falso. It says the use of direction indicators is necessary when driving in a parallel lanes, even if you are not changing lanes. Can you imagine? If you are not changing lanes and you are driving on a parallel road, what is the essence of the travigator? Because the travigator is being used when you want to turn to the left or to the right. So if you are driving on a parallel road, okay, or you have no need to change lanes, there is no use for the travigator because the travigator that you use to alert the vehicles that are ahead, that actually behind you, that you intend to turn to the left or to turn to the right. So the answer is false. Very good. Number 11. Il segnale raffigurato è un segnale di direzione obbligatoria. Write the answer in the comment section. Just 40 seconds. Write it for me. The answer of the number 11. Write the answer in the comment section. And also write for me the name of this sign. the complete name of this sign on the comment section also. What is the complete name of this sign of the question number 11? Write the name on the comment section and also write the answer of the question number 11. Let's see how many people know or remember the name of this sign. Okay, so the number 11, the right name of the sign is Direzione Obbligatoria di Rito. Very good. And the answer of the number 11, the right answer is vero, because it says this sign is a mandatory sign, or it is an obligation sign. So the 11, the answer is vero. Well done, everyone. On the number 12, if you are new to the channel, subscribe. Make sure you like the video. If you have not yet pressed the like button, okay? And also, if you want to join the WhatsApp group, the number is on the screen for more details and studies, okay? God bless you. Now, number 12. Il delineatore raffigurato è usato come paletto di ancoraggio per lasciare in sosta le biciclette. Now, you just need the meaning of one word. You just need the meaning of one word in this question to know that the answer is absolutely false. So, only one word. The word ancoraggio. Ancoraggio. Ancoraggio means anchor, anchor, anchor. Now, I'm asking you a question. What does anchor has to do with a sign that is positioned on a mountain road? What does the anchor, which is ancoraggio, this word, ancoraggio, this word, what does it have to do with a sign that is positioned on the road? So you see, there are some key words. If you get the understanding of them, your exams will be so easy. Your exams will be so easy. Your exams will be so easy. So, because of the word ancoraggio and even the word biciclette makes the answer completely false. You don't even need to understand the complete question. Just locate this word, ancoraggio. Okay? Because you know the sign has nothing to do with anchor. So when you join the WhatsApp group, there are many other benefits you can get, okay? You can get the private teaching in case there's something you do not understand, so that I can take you through the private teachings, okay? Now, so the number 12, it says, the sign pictured is used as an anchor Pose for parking bicycles. Can you imagine that? So you see, the 12 is absolutely false. So well done. Yeah, the 12 is completely false. So now, as we keep going forward, I will show you some keywords. Some keywords that can help you identify the answer quick. If I were you, I would take a pen and start writing. Okay. Like I said, there are some tricks that are used for each topic. And when I was explaining the theory, I said all those words in it, but many of you didn't really get it, or were not able to really understand those words. So in case you want to get those words again, if you are on the WhatsApp group, just send me a message. Okay, if you're already on the WhatsApp group, just send me a message. Hey, I want to know those words again. Maybe I've forgotten. And if you are also watching on us on YouTube, you want to know those words, the number is on the screen and you can join the WhatsApp group as well. Okay. Now, I will just be revealing some of the words as we are doing this exercise. Okay. So the number 12, the answer is false. And I've told you why, because of the single word anchor. Why? Because this topic, which is panelli, has nothing to do with anchor. Okay, so the 12, the answer is false. So, excellent. Now, number 13. It says, il segnale raffigurato vieta il transito ad un autocarro. First question you have to ask yourself is, what is the purpose of this sign that we are watching? What is the purpose of the sign you are watching? What is the meaning? If you know the meaning of the sign you are watching, you already know the answer. Okay, now let me tell you the meaning of this sign. This sign simply means the road is reserved for vehicles with engine. I repeat, the sign simply means the road is reserved for vehicles. I repeat, for any vehicle with engine. So with that explanation, you already know the answer of this question, number 13. So you don't need me to even explain anything much. I've already told you everything by explaining only the sign. Okay, so what is the meaning of the sign? The sign means this is the road reserved for all vehicles with engine, period. The question is saying this sign prohibit the transit of articulated vehicle or autocarro or a lorry. So my question is, autocarro, does autocarro has engine? Yes or no? Of course it's yes. So is it a prohibition? Does the sign prohibit the transit of autocarro? Yes or no? The answer is what? Falso. Okay, so it is not true you cannot get the patente. You can really, really get it. You can get it, okay? You can get it. So the 13, the answer is falso. Good. Let's move to the number 14. Okay, 14. What do we have here? La polizza assicurativa contro il rischio di furto o incendio garantisce una rendita vitalizia al proprietario del veicolo nel caso in cui venga rubato o prenda fuoco. And then number 14, the answer is what? Okay, so then number 14, let me show you a trick. There are two things you just need to understand to know the meaning, to know the answer of the number 14. Now, today I just want to take my time and break things down. And break things down. This is how I normally explain it when I am doing the private teaching with the individual students if there's something they do not understand. I just break it down, each question or each sentence. So number 14, it says, la polizza assicurativa contro il rischio di furto o incendio. Now, polizza assicurativa is the insurance against the risk of theft. That is when somebody steals your vehicle or when fire burns your vehicle. It says that insurance garantisce una rendita vitalizia al proprietario. Now, the word rendita vitalizia means it's like a pension amount, a specific amount of pension money. The word vitalizia means a lifetime help or a lifetime sustenance. Okay? Now, this kind of insurance does not guarantee a lifetime pension money just because you have that insurance. So, as your vehicle was stolen, that company or that insurance company has to be paying you money every month. No, it does not work like that. If your vehicle is stolen, what they will do, they'll give you a part of money or a help to buy a new vehicle, okay, or a part of money to help you buy another vehicle. That's what the polizza assicurativa contro il rischio di furto e incendio does. But it does not give you a pension, a lifetime pension. Okay, so that's what makes the 14 the answer falso. Okay, I hope it is clear for everyone. So, like I normally say for those who are on the WhatsApp group, whenever we do a topic or we go through some questions, there is something you didn't understand well. Because my aim is you getting your patente. I really don't care if it takes you 1 month. If it takes you 1 month, hallelujah. The point is, it should not take you more than even 3 months. The reason why it can take you long period of time is because you are just not doing what the teacher is saying. You are not doing exactly what the teacher is telling you. So it can take you 6 months. Meanwhile, the patente is something should take you 3 months, maximum top, the highest period of time, 3 months. Because of the language. So because of the language barrier, if it takes you 3 months, it's okay. But it really shouldn't take you so much. And don't tell me because you don't understand the language, that's why it's taking you long. It's not true. It's not an issue of the language. Because I know some of you think if this thing was in English, you can just go and write the exams and pass. It is a lie. Oh boy, oh boy. Let's stop deceiving ourselves. It is a lie. You don't know anything about ties. You don't know anything about steering. You don't know anything about brakes. You don't know anything about insurance. And you say, if it is in English, you can just go and write the exam. Who told you? Where did you get those lies coming from? Where are those lies coming from? It does not work like that, oh boy. So let's just take our time and study gradually. And by the way, you are in Italy, so you better learn the language. It will help you. If you need help for the language, the number is on the screen, okay? So, the number 14 is false. Let's proceed. Number 15. Now, number 15, I'm not going to say anything. I'm going to allow you to answer. Like I said, today I just want to take my time, break things down. Okay. I want to show you how to pass these exams. I want to show you how to pass these exams. You come, you study for 1 month, you go, you write, you pass. That's how it should be done. You shouldn't stay here for 3 years. Number 15. La precisione della sterzata è influenzata dalla scarsa pressione dell'olio di lubrificazione. So the 15, talk to me. 40 seconds. Somebody should write the answer of the number 15 for me. Let me give you a little bit of help. You have to analyze the question. Is the beginning of the question connected to the end of the question? Yes or no? I repeat, is the beginning of the question connected to the end of the words that they are using at the end of the question? Yes or no? Or they are talking about two different things that are completely differently wired. That's what you have to analyze before you can really know the right answer. So number 15, talk to me. What's the answer? If you will allow me, I will help you by the grace of God. And within 2 months, you can go and write these exams and just give glory to the Lord. Okay, so the number 15, the answer is falso. Why is it falso? It says, the precision of the steering è influenzata, means is influenced dalla scarsa pressione dell'olio di lubrificazione, by the scarce pressure of the lubrification oil. So the answer is false because the lubrification oil section of the steering, it is not connected anyway to the steering or to the wheel, to the steering wheel of the vehicle. Okay, that's why I asked you a question. Is the beginning of the question connected to the end of the question, yes or no? So as soon as you get the key that they are not even connected together, you know that the answer is false. Okay, so these key words that you see, like olio di lubrificazione, okay, olio di lubrificazione, you write it down. It says lubrification oil. What is the lubrification oil used for? It is used for the engine of the vehicle. Engine. And here they're asking you a question of sterzata, which is steering. The steering. Okay? Here they're asking you a question of the sterzata, which is the steering wheel. So the steering wheel, is it really connected to the engine oil? Of course not. Okay? So the 15 is false. So I'm taking my time. Like I said, I want to help you. That's my aim. I want to help you. If you listen to the teacher, you write the exam very quick. So the 15 is false. Now, I've said this several times to any one of you. If there is something you do not understand, send me a message on WhatsApp. I will take you through the private teaching one at a time. But nobody is saying anything. Nobody is calling. Nobody is saying anything. So when you don't say anything, what will I do? I will be sleeping. I will be sleeping. Okay? I will be sleeping. But when I call you for the private teaching, and I realize even the basic things that we have done, you have not been watching them carefully, what are you calling me for the private teaching for? There's no need. Because the basics, you have not learned them. So what do you want to learn again? The basics is important. Okay, which is the topics that we are doing every day, every day, every day, every day. So you make sure you watch everything, you understand everything, piano, 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 piano. You need only 2 weeks to watch all the topics and then you are done. Then remaining 3 weeks, you use it for Esame Ministeriale. Every day you do 10 Esame Ministeriale. If you do it like that, you can write the exams really in 2 months. Okay. So 15, the answer is falso. 16. Quando si viaggia per file parallele. Now, I know some of you don't know the meaning of the word parallele. File parallele. Now, file parallele means one vehicle close to the other going to the same direction, or one vehicle close to the other but going the opposite direction. So now I'm going to post a specific image that you will see and understand what file parallele actually means. So in just 5 seconds, I'll be posting that image right now for you to see. Okay, so the parallele, the vehicles proceeding in a parallel road, this is what it means by proceeding on a parallel road. In case you didn't understand before, this is what it looks like. This is what it is actually. Vehicles that are proceeding at the same direction. Okay, so some of the vehicles are proceeding in the middle, some on the left, some on the right. This is what we call parallelo. Parallel. Okay, very good. So this one is the same thing. This one is the same thing. Okay. Okay, so this one is even clearer, where you can understand more when we talk about parallelo. Is that clear? Okay, so now let's continue with the questions. Okay. Okay, so the number 16, we have not answered the question yet. So it says, quando si viaggia per file parallele, now that you have seen what parallel means, è possibile che nella corsia di destra si circoli ad una velocità superiore a quella di sinistra. So the 16, the right answer is, of course, what? Think about it. What is the answer of the number 16? Just think about it very quick. Just as I showed you. Vehicles that are good. Se è possibile che nella corsia di destra si circoli ad una velocità superiore a quella di sinistra. So the 16, what is the answer? So the 16, the right answer is, of course, vero. Because it says it is possible. It says when you are circulating on a parallel road, it is possible that the right lane will drive at a higher speed than the left lane. Yes, of course, it is possible because there are all different vehicles. Okay, so the system, the answer is vero. Very good. Number 17. Dovendo attraversare l'incrocio rappresentato in figura, il veicolo L transita prima del veicolo R. What is the answer of the number 17? It says vehicle L will pass, it says the L will pass before the vehicle R. So what is the answer of the number 17? 30 seconds, let us answer. Okay, so 17. The right answer is Vero, because in this intersection, the first vehicle crossing is the C, because the right side of the C is free according to where it is going to enter. So the C, which is the blue car, is free. So the C is the first one moving. The second one is the A. Okay. Then the third one is the black, which is the L. Very good. And the fourth one is the R, the R. And the last one is the green car. Is that clear? So the number 17, the right answer is Vero. Okay? Very good. Number 18. Se si commettono contemporaneamente più violazioni, contemporaneamente means at the same time, più violazioni che comportano perdita di punti sulla patente, possono essere decurtati al massimo 10 punti, salvo che si tratti di infrazioni che comportano la revoca della patente. Now the 18, I know it looks very long. Okay, it looks very, very long. Now let me show you how to get the answer of this question, which looks like a poem. So the 18, after I've shown you the trick here, you yourself, you know whether the answer is vero or falso. Okay, it says, when you commit at the same time more violations, that entails in losing points on the driving license, you can be deducted of a maximum of 10 points. Now, up to that place, you should know the answer. Why am I saying so? Because in the Patente B, there is another topic called punti. Patenti and punti. Now, on the topic patenti and punti, that is where you will see that there are some laws. When you break them on the road, you can be deducted of 15 points at once. So here they are saying you can be deducted of a maximum 10 points. So you don't need me to tell you that the answer of this question is falso. Because the maximum number of points that can be deducted, it is not 10. It can be more than 10. Okay? According to the law that you broke on the road. Simple. Now, the word decurtati means deducted, to deduct. Okay, so as I normally say, for those on the WhatsApp group, the words, please, you don't understand. It's not everything you go to Google. Google will give you the right explanation. Talk to the teacher. Talk to me. I will let you know the right meaning according to the question, because The Italian words, one word can have three meanings depending on the sentence in which that word is located. So you have to be careful because Google will give you a general meaning which can be suitable to what you are looking for or can even throw you away from the complete or the perfect meaning of the question. So you got to be careful. Okay, so the 18, the answer is false. Okay, is the 18th explanation clear? Talk to me. Is the 18, the explanation I've given of the question number 18, is it clear? If it is not clear and you are part of the WhatsApp group, send me a message after the teaching. Okay, if there are 3 people or 4 people, then I will just join you together on the private teaching and we will go through the same topic again, which is punti and patenti. And by the way, that topic, we will do it again even by, I think, Tuesday. We will repeat that topic again. Tuesday or Wednesday, I will repeat it again online so that we all will see it. Okay. So the 18, the answer is false. So number 19. Today I'm taking my time, but I want you to understand. I want you to understand this thing clear. Filigadochi. So nobody will just say anything and you just follow. 19. La svolta a destra si effettua senza mai dare la precedenza ai pedoni se il semaforo ha la luce verde accesa. So the number 19, I'm not going to say anything. You are going to answer the number 19. I've already shown you how to locate the answer, which is by accessing the words. Whether is the beginning of the question compared or connected to the end of the question, yes or no? Okay. So the 19, talk to me. 40 seconds. What is the answer of the number 19? Okay. So number 19, the right answer is false, of course. Why is it false? So he says, turning to the right, it is done by never giving precedence to the pedestrians. As soon as you get there to the point, senza mai dare precedenza ai pedoni, by never giving precedence to the pedestrians, you know that the answer is false. So, why? Apart from the meaning of the question itself, this word, mai, is part of the words in the questions that the answer is false. So those of you who are in the WhatsApp group, you know all these things because of everything I've sent it in the group. So you already know everything. So the 19, the answer is false. Now, the reason why I'm showing you these tricks, it is not to prove that I know something. No, it's not about proving anything. It's so that when you get to the exams room, you can answer the questions quick without wasting time and thinking, is that correct? Is that wrong? And this and that. No, you don't have time. You have only 20 minutes to answer 30 questions. You need to be sure about the answers you are going to mark at the exams. You need to be sure. Mm. So the 19, the answer is falso for two reasons. Number one, the word mai. Number two, senza dare la precedenza, meaning without giving precedence to the pedestrians. So two reasons why the number 19, the answer is falso. So whenever you read a question, another strategy is to locate what are the reasons why this answer would be more vero, and what are the reason why this answer, the answer of this question would be more falso. You search for them and you will find it in the questions. So when you realize there is more probability of the question being vero, the answer is vero. When you realize that the question, there are more facts that proves that the answer is false, so then the answer is falso. It is so simple. Just follow this strategy. Oh, you will get the patente. If you will listen or if you don't listen, that is your own choice. Okay, if you don't listen, talking a lot because you are not listening. Because I realize you are not listening. The mistake you are making is because you are not listening very well. You need to listen. Listen to what I'm saying. Listen to me. It will help you. Okay. Number 20. Le frecce direzionali in figura. Now, let's pause. Le frecce direzionali. Let me show you what they mean by frecce direzionali. Frecce direzionali, I want to show you what it is. Frecce direzionali, which is this word, is referred to these arrows inside or on the road. Frecce direzionali. So frecce means arrows. Now the word direzionali means these arrows are indicating a direction. They are revealing to you a direction that you can choose. That's why they are called direzionali. It means they are giving you a direction where you can go, either straight or left or right. Is that clear? Now, let's go to the question. So, we have seen that the beginning of the question is compatible with the sign. Okay? So, the beginning part, we got it right. Good. Let's continue. Now, let's see if the beginning is connected to the end. That's how you are going to find the answer. In figura indicano ai conducenti, drivers, conducenti, le direzioni consentite all'incrocio. Okay, so you don't really need much explanation. It says these arrows are indicating to the drivers the directions consentite all'incrocio. Means consentite means allowed at where? At the intersection. Now, let me ask you a question. Are the arrows indicating directions that are allowed? Yes or no? So if it is yes, it means the answer is vero. If it is no, it means the answer is what? It is false. So you can answer the question by yourself that the number 20, you don't need the teacher to explain too much, that the number 20, the answer is vero. Okay? Because these arrows are showing you all the direction that you can choose to go. Okay? Very good. I'm not going to run today. We are taking it easy peasy. I want you to take the patente quick so that I can also go on holidays. Huh? Okay. Now, so we already know that the number 20, the answer is vero. Okay. Very good. Now, the reason I'm teaching you this way, I want you to become a master so that tomorrow You can also start teaching somebody in your dialect in Nigeria, or in whatever dialect you speak in Ghana. You can also use that one to teach. Okay, so that there can be more teachers. Okay, it doesn't matter if there are 1,000 teachers. It really don't matter. It is God that grants grace and mercy. Grace and mercy. So 20, the answer is Vero. 21, I'm not going to say anything. You are going to answer the number 20. Un braccio alzato, come in figura, è una indicazione riservata solo ai veicoli che devono svoltare. So like I showed you, you check the sign, the meaning of the sign. If you know it, then you start the beginning of the question. Is it compatible with the end? Yes or no? 1 minute. Let us answer the number 21. Okay, so the 21, well done, everyone. The right answer is falso. Okay, so let's start by analyzing the meaning of the vigile, lifting the right hand up. What is the meaning of the vigile lifting the right hand up? You must know that. If you know that, you compare it to the question, the beginning and the end. Are they compatible? Yes or no? So, for those that are facing him and that are behind him, meanwhile, it is green for those that are on the left and right of the vigil. Is that correct? It is in the drawing. Reserved only for the vehicles that has to turn. So the answer is false. So because 22 prima veicolo B. D will go before the B. Let's see. So please write in the comment section the pause, okay? Okay, so the 22, the right answer, it says the vehicle D will cross. As you can see in this intersection, the first vehicle crossing is the R, which is the red car. Why? Because the right side of the R, there is no vehicle stand. The second is the yellow. The third is the black. The fourth is the blue. Okay, so we can see that of a truth. The B, which is the yellow, will go before the D, not after. Okay, to go before the D and not after. So that's why the 22, the answer is completely false. Very good. Number 23. I believe tonight you are learning something. So from now going, I'm just going to take my time because you need the patente and I want you to get it fast. 23. Il segnale raffigurato preannuncia un tratto di strada deformata. 23. The answer is, write it in the comment section. 30 seconds. I know you know the answer of this question. This one is very simple. So I don't want to see mistakes there. 30 seconds. Well done, everyone. So number 23, the right answer is false, of course, because this road is not a strada deformata, but this sign is doppia curva, la prima a sinistra. It is a double curve sign, which is part of segnale di pericolo. Okay. Meanwhile, strada deformata represents a road with both. 24. Per diminuire il rumore emesso dai veicoli a motore, basta eliminare la parte finale della marmita. Now, this question, I believe all of you know it because we have seen it several times. So I'm not going to waste much time here. So 24, the answer is false. Why is the answer false? So it says, to reduce noise caused by engine vehicles, simply remove the finer part of the muffler or the exhaust pipe tube. And the 24, the answer is false because you don't have to remove only the finer part. You have to change the full pack. Okay, so that's why the 24, the answer is false. Okay, very good. Number 25. L'airbag può essere talvolta disattivabile. The word talvolta means once in a while. Talvolta is not any strange word. It simply means once in a while. Okay, talvolta means once in a while. Okay, so l'airbag can be once in a while disactivated. Okay, so 25, the right answer is Vera, of course, because in the car, there is a switch to activate the airbag. Okay, so 25 is Vera. In case you didn't know, today you know that the airbag can be deactivated. Okay, so 25 is vero.
Now, I see many of you are saying falso, falso, falso. So I believe now you know that the airbag can be deactivated, Mr. Happy, Mr. Adeba. Okay, the airbag. If you check, if you know anyone who is driving a car, ask them. Okay, you realize that they will tell you yes, the airbag can be activated and it can be deactivated. The reason why it is so is because so that when you put children in their seats in front of the car, you have the key to deactivate the airbag for the safety of the child. Because if the airbag pumps out when the child is on the front seat, it is very dangerous. It can kill the baby. You know, the airbag comes out with force. Okay. So it's just an information for you to know that the airbag can be activated and it can be deactivated. Okay. I hope the explanation is clear, Mr. Happy, Mr. Deba, Madam Blessing, and everyone else that is watching. If the explanation is clear, please write yes for me so that we can continue with the number 26. Okay. Okay. Let's proceed with the question.
26. Su una strada extraurbana, chiunque non abbia potuto evitare la caduta o lo spargimento di materie viscide, infiammabili o comunque pericolose, deve tra l'altro presegnalare la zona con il segnale mobile di pericolo, posto anche in mezzo alla carreggiata. 26. The right answer is 30 seconds. Let us answer the number 26. 30 seconds. So the 26, the right answer is vero. Why? It says, on extra urban roads, anyone who has not been able to avoid the falling down of slimy or slippery things or flammable or dangerous materials must among other things pre-signal the area with the mobile danger sign, also placed in the middle of the carriageway or in the middle of the road. So the answer is vero. If you have not been able to avoid things to fall down from your vehicle, after those things are falling, you have to use the segnale mobile di pericolo, put it behind the things that are falling at a distance so that the vehicles that are coming will not trample them underfoot. Okay, so you need to use the segnale mobile di pericolo. Okay, so 26. That's why the answer is vero. Very good. 27. Il segnale raffigurato vieta il transito a tutti i veicoli con massa complessiva a pieno carico superiore a 2,5 tonnellate. Number 27, I want you to answer the question. 40 seconds, answer the question for me. Number 27. Very good. So 27, the right answer is falso. It says this sign prohibits the transit of all vehicles with a total weight exceeding 2.5 tons. So the reason why 27, the answer is falso, is because this sign is not is not referring to the complete weight carried by the vehicle. Okay, this one is the weight per axle, the axle. That's why you see there is an arrow on the axle of the vehicle. So it's the weight that is being exercised on the axle when the vehicle is moving. So 27, the answer is false. So because the question talks about the weight. Meanwhile, the sign is not about the weight that the vehicle carries, but it is about the weight on the axle, which are two different things. So 27, the answer is false for that reason. Okay. Number 28. Se ad un infortunato della strada è entrato un corpo estraneo in un occhio, bisogna consigliargli di non toccare l'occhio danneggiato per evitare danni maggiori. Now, I want to show you one of the smartest way. Okay? One of the smartest way that will help you pass the test. This one I'm going to say only concerning this topic because we are online. But privately, if you call me, if we are doing the private teaching, I will just tell you these tricks. Some of you that are on the WhatsApp group, by now you should know them. Okay, this is it. You need to identify in the first place this question, which topic is it talking about? What topic is this? After you have identified the topic, then what does that topic say? The topic says, for example, this topic is about intervento di primo soccorso, that is first aid. Some of the topic is this one is also called and also infortunio, or let me say incendio and alcohol. Okay. Incidente and also alcohol. Okay. Now, after knowing the topic, you need to focus on what is the topic based specifically on. The topic is based on the fact that if there is an accident on the road, you have to do anything possible to keep the person healthy until the ambulance comes. And then we also learned that if something enters the person's eye, we don't have to touch the eye, but we are allowed to do only one thing, to tighten the eye with a clean material. Period. That's the only thing. So if you can remember that thing that I just said right now, you will know the answer of this question. So I'm not going to talk much. What is the answer of the question number 28? 20 seconds. Let us write it in the comment section. Okay, so 28, the right answer is vero. What? Because the question says, if a road accident victim has a foreign body in the eye, he should be advised not to touch the damaged eye to avoid further damage. So 28 is absolutely vero. Okay, very good. So it's about reducing the damage that the person has already gone through. So 28 is vero. Perfect. Number 29. In presenza del segnale raffigurato, dobbiamo accertarci che i veicoli provenienti dal senso contrario ci diano la precedenza. 29, the answer is, write the answer in the comment section. 30 seconds, write the number 29, the answer in the comment section. God bless you. Now, after this SCADA, we will do 3 more SCADA. Okay, today we will do a lot. And then from Monday going, we will continue with the remaining topics. Okay, and within a week, we are done with all the topics. Okay, so normally, if we want to go through again all the topics, it will only take us 1 month to go through all the topics. Only 1 month. Okay. So for those who want to join, you can call the number so that you can join the WhatsApp group, and we will take you through the topics from the beginning to the end in explanation of all the questions, okay? And for also, in case you need a special explanation on some specific things, we can also activate the private teachings so that we can all benefit from it, okay? So number 29, what is the answer? The right answer of the 29 is vero. Very good. It says, in the presence of this sign, we must ensure that vehicles coming from the opposite direction gives us priority. 29 is vero, because even though we have the right of precedence, we have to also make sure that they are also, the vehicles that are coming from the opposite direction, they are also giving us precedence. So 29 is vero. Very good. Number 30. Il segnale raffigurato impone di dare la precedenza ai veicoli provenienti in senso contrario. This is very interesting. Now, I'm not going to talk much. This question, if you don't know the meaning of the sign, you will mistake it completely. So, 40 seconds, talk to me. What's the answer of the number 30? So the number 30, of course, the right answer is false. So it says, this sign requires us to give priority to oncoming vehicles or to vehicles that are coming from the opposite direction. So the answer is false. So, okay.
Okay, so right now the answer is false because this is a double direction road. Okay, so you don't have to give precedence to the vehicles that are coming from the opposite direction. Okay, I've posted a link on the YouTube and also on the WhatsApp group. So everyone on the WhatsApp group, if you want to join the screen, please come and ask any question that you have in mind. You can just bring the questions. Mr. Samuel is here on the screen with me. Anyone else who want to join, I've posted the link on the YouTube. You can also join. You press the link and you will appear here. Okay, so that you can bring out any question before we move to the next exercise. So just 15 minutes we are going to use it for the questions, so you can join. Okay, Mr. Samuel, how are you doing? Mr. Samuel, your line is muted.
Can you
So
hear me? I'm good.
yeah, now we can hear you. Okay, how are you doing, Mr. Samuel?
By His grace, I'm good. Thank you.
We thank God. We thank God. Please, do you have any question you want to ask? Is there anything that is troubling you?
For now, no.
Okay,
You
okay.
know, if I have anything, I contact you. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, no problem then. Okay, for the others, please, the link is on the WhatsApp group. For those who are on the WhatsApp group, you can just join me on the screen here. And I've also posted it on the YouTube. You can see it, Mr. Deba, if you want to join, Mr. Patrick Aqua, Mr. Madam Blessing, Mr. Happy. You can all join me here on the screen also. Okay, so I'm just going to open it up now for 10 minutes more. If there is nobody who has any question, then we will proceed with the next SCADA. Now, we were supposed to do 3 SCADA, but the time is far spent. So we will do another 1 SCADA, and then tomorrow we will continue with the topics. Okay, so I hope you have studied well how the tricks in identifying which question is vero and which question is falso. If you go in that manner, trust me, it's going to help you a lot. It will save you a lot of time. Okay. Okay, so let's wait for, let me say, 5 minutes more if there's anyone who wants to join. Okay, we are continuing with the next SCADA. Okay, it looks like nobody has any further questions, so we are proceeding with the next SCADA. Okay, so Mr. Samuel, I'm going to disconnect you, okay, so that we can proceed with the next SCADA. Is that clear? You have to unmute yourself. Mhm. Okay, so let's proceed. So this is the SCADA number 97. Okay, let's begin. Question number 1. Il titolare della patente di categoria B1 che intende conseguire la patente di categoria B dovrà sostenere solo un esame teorico integrativo. And then number 1, the answer is false, of course. It says anyone who already has the driving license B1 and intend to gain the B must only do the theory exams. The answer is false because B1 is different from the B. For the B is much bigger than the B1. Okay, so you need to do both theory and also the practical in order to be able to get the Patente B, even though you already have the B1. Is that clear? So the answer is false. Okay, very good. Number 2, you are going to answer the number 2, okay? Il segnale raffigurato preannuncia un parcheggio a 300 metri nel senso della freccia. So talk to me, what is the answer of question number 2? You can write the answer in the comment section. Okay, so the number 2, the right answer is vero. It says this sign is alerting us of a parking at 300 meters at the direction of the arrow. So the answer is vero.
It is alerting us of a parking at 300 meters in the direction of the arrow. So it is absolutely vero. Very good. Number 3. Il simbolo raffigurato è posto su una spia che segnala il livello del liquido di raffreddamento nel radiatore. Number 3, what is the answer? Write it in the comment section. 20 seconds. Let us write in the comment section. So the right answer is falso. Very good. Why is the 3 answer false? So it says the symbol is placed on a warning light that indicates the level of the coolant in the radiator. Okay, so the number 3, the answer is falso, because it does not indicate the level of the coolant, but it only indicates the temperature rather of the coolant. Okay, so the 3, the answer is false. Very good. Number 4. In un centro abitato, se si vede un pallone rotolare sulla carreggiata, in case you don't know, rotolare, the word rotolare simply means to rotate. Okay? To rotate. Okay. Very good. Sulla carreggiata non occorre rallentare per evitare di essere tamponati dal veicolo che segue. Now, number 4, I want you to reason about the question. Pallone rotolare, which stands for a ball that is rotating on the road. Okay? It says non occorre rallentare. Non occorre rallentare means it is not necessary for you to do what? For you to reduce your speed. Now, if there is a ball rotating on the road, you have to reduce your speed. Why? Logically, you have to think that there must be a young boy or girl or children playing around that area. That is why the ball is on the road at that moment. So you are under obligation actually to reduce your speed and possibly stop. Okay? If not, there's a probability that you may hit a young boy or a girl trying to cross the road just to get the ball. That's why the number 4, the answer is false. Okay? Very good. Number 5, causa probabile di incidenti dovuti alla struttura della strada può essere carreggiata a senso unico di circolazione. So the number 5, the right answer is, talk to me, what is the answer of the number 5? Write it in the comment section. invest with zero commission. So the number 5, the right answer is false. So he says a probable cause of accident due to the road structure can be a one-way direction road. And the number 5, the answer is false. So if the road is one direction, that is not a reason why there should be an accident. So the 5 is false. Okay, senso unico, which means the one-way direction. Okay, very good. So the 5 is false. 6. È possibile modificare l'impianto di scarico purché si autocertifichi che ciò non comporta aumenti del consumo di carburante. And the 6th, the answer is false. So it says it is possible to modify the exhaust system provided that you self-certify that this does not lead to an increase in fuel consumption. And the 6th is false because I have told you several times you are not allowed in any way at any time to modify the exhaust pipe tube, just as you are not allowed to also modify the engine in any way. So the 6th, the answer is false. Very good. Number 7. Il segnale raffigurato si può trovare su strade urbane. Number 7. I believe you know the answer because we have already done segnali di indicazioni. Okay? And I explained to you all the signs which background is white are located in strade urbane, which is in the city. So the 7th, the answer is vero. Okay? Very good, everyone. Now, number 8. Il segnale raffigurato indica la fine di tutti i divieti. Number 8, what is the answer? Is it vero or it is falso? 30 seconds. Let us answer the number 8. Number 8, the right answer is falso. Why? It says this sign indicate the end of all prohibitions. So the answer is false. So you see how trickish they are? It is false because you have to reason. Is this sign a part of the signs of deviator, yes or no? If the answer is false, if it is not part of deviator, then everything else the question is saying is false. Okay, let me repeat it. The sign we are watching is not part of sign of prohibition, which is deviator, but it is sign of precedenza. The question is referring to prohibition sign. So if the question is referred to a prohibition sign, then you already know that the answer is what? False. Because the question is not related to the sign. So the answer is false. Just as I was showing you from the beginning. how to analyze the questions easily. Number 9. Il delineatore raffigurato invita il conducente a fare attenzione nel percorrere una curva. Number 9. What is the answer? Is the question compatible with the sign, yes or no? 30 seconds. Let us check it out and answer in the comments section. Number 9. Okay, so the 9, the right answer is, of course, vero, because it says this sign shown invites the driver to be careful when turning on a curve. Okay, so the 9 is absolutely vero. Very good. Number 10. It says la sporgenza longitudinale del carico fino a 3 decimi della lunghezza del veicolo deve essere segnalata mediante uno o due pannelli in figura. Number 10. What is the answer? Is it vero or it is falso? Talk to me. Okay, so the number 10, the right answer is, of course, falso. Now, the answer is falso because, first of all, what is the meaning of the sign there? This sign, it is for vehicles that are transporting goods, material things that are heavier than 3.5 tons. So you put it at the back of those vehicles. Okay. What is the question saying? It says the longitudinal protraction of the load up to 3/10 of the length of the vehicle must be indicated by one or two panels in the figure. So let me ask you a question. They are saying that if the load is exiting from the shape or from the length of the vehicle, 3/10, you have to position this sign at the back of that load or at the back of the vehicle. And I just said right now that the sign simply means the sign is being used for vehicles that are heavier than 3.5 tons that are being used for the transportation of goods. Is what I said, which is the meaning of the sign, compatible with what the question is saying, yes or no? So you realize the answer is what? It is falso. Okay? The answer it is falso because this sign is not being used for the load that is exiting from the shape of the vehicle. But this sign is being used for vehicles that are heavier than 3.5 tons. And they are being used at the back of those vehicles. Now, the sign that is being used at the back of the load that is portraying or exiting from the shape of the vehicle. Now, in just 10 seconds, I'm going to post that sign, okay, so that you see that specific sign and you will not be confused, okay, with this sign and the other. So just 10 seconds, I'm loading it right now so that you can see the differences between the signs. Okay, just 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So concerning the carichi sporgenti, this is the one I was talking about. This is the sign. So the carichi sporgenti are being positioned at the back of the vehicle and the load that is exiting from the shape of the vehicle. So this is the sign. Okay, very good. So that you can understand well. Okay, very good. Like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel. And for the private teaching, also make sure you contact the teacher, okay, for more insight. So the carichi sporgenti, this is the sign, and this is how it is being used, okay? You see, it's being positioned at the back of the load that is out of the shape of the vehicle, behind the vehicle, of course. Okay, very good. Now, let's continue with our quiz. In case you want to join the WhatsApp group, the number is on the screen. Okay, so let's proceed with the question. It says number 11. Il pannello integrativo raffigurato posto sotto il segnale parcheggio indica che possono parcheggiare tutti i veicoli pesanti. And then number 11, the answer is absolutely falso. Why? It says this panel placed under the parking sign indicate that all heavy vehicles can park. The answer is falso. Okay, because this sign, it is an exception. I repeat, this sign, it is an exception, which means if it is positioned below a parking sign, it simply means all vehicles can park here, except this type of vehicles. So only this type of vehicles are not allowed to park there. That's what it means. So that's why the 11, the answer is false. 12. Il segnale raffigurato indica un percorso pedonale e ciclabile. And then number 12, the right answer is falso. It says this sign indicates a pedestrian and cycle path. And 12, the answer is falso. Why? The sign we're watching is just the pedestrian path. It has nothing to do with the bicycle or the cycle path. So the 12, the answer is absolutely falso. Very good. Number 13. Il segnale raffigurato preannuncia un tratto di strada in cui è consentito sorpassare i motocicli, anche superando di poco la striscia bianca continua. So the 13, the answer is falso. It says this sign indicates a road where it is permitted to overtake motorcycles, even if the road goes just slightly beyond the continuous white line. So the 13, the right answer is falso. Okay, the 13 is absolutely false because it says il segnale raffigurato preannuncia un tratto di strada in cui è consentito sorpassare i motocicli. It says it allows overtaking on motorbikes. Even if you overtake slightly the continuous white line. So it is false because the continuous white line should not be overtaken, not even slightly. Because when you overtake the continuous straight line, okay, it means you have entered into the opposite direction lane. And it becomes very dangerous because it is a double direction road. And you do not see well ahead of you. Why? Because it is a curve. So that makes the 13 the answer completely false. Now, number 14, you are going to answer. It says, secondo le norme di precedenza, nell'incrocio rappresentato in figura, il veicolo O impegna l'incrocio per primo e si ferma al centro di esso. Now, number 14, talk to me. What is the answer? Write the answer in the comment section. Let me zoom it. Number 14, write in the comment section the answer. So now, the number 14, of course, the right answer is false because it says, according to the president's rules, at this intersection, the vehicle O enters the intersection first and stops in the center of it. The answer is false because there's no vehicle that stands in this intersection. Why? The green and the red have dare precedenza, which means they have to wait and give precedence to the yellow and the blue. Now, so on the right side of both the yellow and the blue car, we can say there is no vehicle standing there because the red and the green have dare precedenza, which means they have to wait. Which stands to reason that the H and the L or the yellow and the blue can cross the intersection. So the yellow and the blue are the first vehicle to cross. After they are gone, the third car will be the red because the right side of the red now is free. And lastly, the green will be the last one crossing. So that's why the 14, the answer is false. Very good. 15. È possibile circolare al centro della carreggiata quando la strada è libera. Number 15 is false. Now it's a simple question. It says, it is possible to drive in the center of the road when the road is free. It is false because it is not allowed. You can't circulate at the center of the road just because you think the road is free. Okay. So the number 15 is false. Okay, you have to circulate on your right lane. Okay, on the right way. So 15 is falso. Good. Number 16. Quando è accesa la luce verde del semaforo in figura, si può proseguire diritto. Number 16. Talk to me. What is the answer of the number 16? 10 seconds. Let us answer the number 16. Very good. So the 16, the right answer is vero. It says when the green light of the traffic light in the figure is on, you can continue straight. So the 16 is, of course, vero. It's a simple question. Very good. Well done, everyone. 17. Lo spazio totale di arresto è pari allo spazio percorso durante la frenata. So number 17, talk to me. What is the answer of the number 17? 30 seconds. Let us answer the number 17. Okay, so number 17, the right answer is absolutely falso. It says the total stopping distance is equal to the distance traveled during when you press the brake. So the 17 is falso, of course, because the total stopping distance is when you start using the brake until when the vehicle stopped. Okay, so 17, that's why the answer is falso. Very good. Number 18. Il segnale raffigurato si trova solo nelle strade urbane. Number 18. What is the answer? The right answer is falso. It says this sign is only found on urban road, that is the city. So the 18 is falso because This sign can be found also on the extraurbana, principale, and secondaria. So that's why the 18, the answer is falso. Now, number 19. Now you are going to answer the 19, okay? In presenza del segnale raffigurato è necessario accelerare bruscamente in caso di pioggia. 19, talk to me. What is the answer of the number 19? 40 seconds. Let us answer the number 19. Okay, so the number 19, the right answer is, of course, falso. It says, this sign shown, if this sign shown is present, it is necessary to accelerate sharply in case of rain. The answer is falso because, first of all, the sign represents a slippery road. So if you accelerate sharply, it's easier for your vehicles to lose, for your tires to lose grip. So the vehicle can slip when you accelerate sharply. Okay, so in this kind of situation, if it is raining, you have to watch your speed very well. So the 19 is false. Very good. Number 20. Se un infortunato della strada ha una ferita sanguinante, si deve versarvi sopra acqua calda per fermare il sanguinamento. What is the answer of the number 20? Talk to me. 30 seconds. Let us answer the number 20. Write the answer in the comment section. Okay, so the number 20, the right answer is what? Falso. Now, why is the answer falso? Look at this question. It says, first of all, well done everyone for the answers. It says, the reason why I explain the questions in case if there's somebody who does not understand very well. Okay, so it says, if an injured person on the road is losing a lot of blood or has an injury that has caused her to lose blood, you have to pour hot water, versarvi sopra acqua calda. Acqua calda, that is hot water. So already, as you read this, you know that it is falso. Okay, because the hot water will not cease the flow of the blood. But actually, it is cold water that can cease the flow of the blood, because it will, in a certain way, freeze the circulation. Okay, so the answer is falso for that reason. Very good. Number 21. Now, 21, it says l'isola di traffico in figura è realizzata con strisce bianche oblique. Bianche oblique. Now, bianche oblique means white and also slightly turned. That is oblique. Or oblique also can be known as oblique. Okay, oblique directions. Okay, so let me zoom it so that we can see better. So what is the answer of the number 21? Is it vero or falso? 10 seconds, let us answer the number 21, because it's a very simple question. So 21 is falso, because the question is just referring to you or telling you exactly what is designed. It says this isola di traffico is realized or is created with white oblique stripes. So it is vero. Ok? 22. Chi è civilmente obbligato a risarcire i danni provocati da un sinistro stradale si libera da ogni forma di responsabilità penale, pagandone l'ammontare del danno. And then number 22, the answer is, just reason with it and tell me what the answer is. Number 22. There are some keywords you have to know, especially those who are in the group, those who are in the WhatsApp group. There are some keywords by now, you should know them concerning this subject. Okay, so first, like I said, this is how you analyze it. You locate the topic first, which topic is talking about. Then you focus on the keywords. You need to identify the answers of these topics. That's how you answer each question. If not, it will take you forever to answer the questions. It will take you long period of time. It can take even 2 years. You'll be learning this thing for even 2 years. You still will not be able to write, because you did not understand the strategy. So, number 22, the right answer is falso. It says, anyone who is civil obligated to compensate for damages caused by a road accident is freed from any form of criminal responsibility by paying the amount of the damage. No, it is falso. If you have caused an accident and it is not a criminal responsibility, you cannot be free from any criminal responsibility just because you paid for the damage. Now, so the 22, the answer is false, because let's think carefully. When you are involved in an accident, there are two things you have to consider. The civil, okay, and the criminal part, which is the civile and penale. Civile is the civil, penale is the criminal part. Now, the civil point or part has to do with you spoiling the vehicle of someone with when the accident happened or took place. Now, when you pay for the damages caused to the person physically, I'm talking about not the person as a physical being. I'm talking about the vehicle of the person. You have to pay for that damage, first thing. The second thing has to do with the person's vehicle that you spoiled. Did the person get hurt? Did you hurt the person through the accident? Did the person break his bones? Or did the person die? Because if the person was hurt in any way, that is when comes in the law of responsabilità penale, which is criminal responsibility. So the criminal responsibility rises up because you hurt a person through an accident. Now, in this case, even though you have paid for the damage caused to the car, you will be still held responsible for the damage caused to the physical person, which is the responsabilità penale. So you see, there are two things. Okay? So even if you pay for the damage caused to the vehicle, that does not exempt you from paying or from responding to the law because you have broken the leg or cut the hand of somebody through the accident. So 22, that is why the answer is false. If you pay the damage caused to the car, you also have to pay or answer to the law concerning the person's health that you have also damaged. So that's why the 22 is false. So now I'm taking my time trying to explain it clear. Because this topic, which is responsabilità civile and penale and assicurazione, this whole thing is talking about that topic, okay? It is one of the most difficult topics that people find it so difficult, okay? So, like I said, join the WhatsApp group, learn the tricks, and just write your exams. Okay, so 22, the right answer is false. Now, number 23. Now, because it's very late, I'm trying to go a little bit faster, okay? I know you are enjoying the studies, but the time is gone. The teacher also needs to rest. If I tell you right now, go and buy me ice cream, you be doing some face. Okay, number 23. I caravan roulette sono rimorchi destinati ai lavori agricoli. Number 23, the right answer is false. It says caravans and roulette are trailers intended for agricultural work. It is false because caravan is not, you can't use caravan or trailers for agricultural vehicles or for agriculture work. We have specific vehicles for agriculture work, which is tractor, and many different types of agriculture, vehicles. But a caravan cannot be used for agriculture work. So the 23 is false. So now that is a very simple question, okay? 24. Now 24, you're going to answer the 24. Il segnale raffigurato indica che la sosta è regolamentata con l'uso di parchimetri a pagamento. So now the 24, talk to me. What is the answer of the number 24? After you have answered the 24, I'm going to show you what is parchimetro a pagamento in case you do not know. Okay, so 40 seconds. Let us write the answer of the 24 in the comment section. Well done, everyone. So, number 24, the right answer is absolutely false. So, it says this sign indicate that parking is regulated by the use of the paid parking meters. So that's the parkimetro. So 24 is false because there's no sign of parkimetro close to this sign. Okay, this sign simply means divieto di sosta, which means you cannot park here. Okay, simple as that. Divieto di sosta, so you can't park here. So 24 is absolutely false. So now I want to show you what parkimetro is in just 3 seconds. 1, 2. So parkimetro. This is the parkimetro. So at the parking space, you realize that you will have to get the ticket. Okay. Now in this place, actually there is a specific time position on the parkimetro where you will have to park for a specific number of hours. Okay, but on this one, here we have the parkimetro a pagamento. So in this case, there is a payment that must be done at the parking spot before you park your vehicle. So after the vehicle is parked, so that you put the ticket in the vehicle, and probably the time must be 1 hour or 2 hours. So the hours that you'll be parking there, that is how much they're going to charge you. Okay, so this is the parkimetro. Okay, very good. Very good. Okay, let's proceed with our studies. Okay, now number 25. La fermata è consentita sui attraversamenti pedonali per far scendere un passeggero. Yeah, of course. Number 25, the right answer is falso. It says stopping is permitted at the pedestrian crossing to let a passenger get off the vehicle. So 25 is falso because we are not allowed to stop on the crossing of the pedestrian. Okay, it is not good, and it also violates the right of the pedestrian. So 25, the answer is false. Very good. 26. It says, secondo le norme di precedenza, nell'incrocio rappresentato in figura, il veicolo O transita prima del veicolo A. So number 26. What is the answer? Write it in the comment section. And what is the order that the vehicle would proceed in this intersection? Write it in the comment section. Just 1 minute, write it for me, and let's see. I believe the image is very clear. It is not that far. Okay. Let us write the answer in the comment section. Good. So 26, the right answer is vero. It says, according to the rules of precedence in this intersection, vehicle O passes before vehicle A. The answer is vero, of course, because look at this incrocio. Very simple. First of all, the tram crosses first, always. After the tram, then let's focus on the black and the red. The vehicle that has the right side liberated is the black. So the black has the right to go first. So the black will go after the tram, and then the red will be the last vehicle crossing the intersection. So the 26, the answer is Vero, okay? Very good, everyone. 27. Durante un sorpasso in autostrada, la scarsa attenzione posta ai veicoli che seguono può essere causa di incidente. 27, the answer is Vero, of course. It says, when overtaking on the motorway, the lack of attention paid to the vehicles following that are behind us can cause an accident. Yes, it is true, because we intend to do an overtaking. So we have to make sure we have checked through the mirror first if the vehicle behind us have not already begun the same maneuver. That's why the 27 is simply vero. Okay, everyone? 28. L'abbandono sul terreno di rifiuti pericolosi o tossici, oli liquidi, residui di riparazioni o di sostituzioni non viene sanzionato. 28, I believe you know that the answer is, of course, falso. It says the abandoning toxic waste, oil, liquid, and repaired or replacement residues on the ground is not punished. That person will not be punished by the law. Now, 28 is false because when you remember when we were studying inquinamento, ambiente and inquinamento, we saw that it is prohibited to leave even the liquido di raffreddamento, that is the coolant of the engine, on the floor or on the road. So 28 is false because you will gain a sanction, a multa to pay if you deposit oil or any part of a vehicle on the road. So 28, the answer is absolutely false, okay? Very good. 29. Le persone con oltre 65 anni di età non sono obbligate ad agganciare la cintura di sicurezza. 29, the answer is, of course, falso, because there's no such a law that people that are over 50, 65 years of age are not required to wear a seat belt. It is falso. It is only pregnant women that have the certificate, and also people with specific, let me say, certificate, and also the instructor that teaches Patente B also is not under obligation to put on the seatbelt. Apart from these three people, everyone is under obligation to put on the seatbelt before driving the vehicle. So 29, that's why the answer is false. Very good. Number 30. I believe you have been liking the video. Share it to a brother and a sister. Let's get this Patente B. Il segnale raffigurato indica obbligo di lasciare l'ostacolo a destra. And the 30, the right answer is absolutely vero. It says this sign indicates the obligation to leave the obstacle on the right side. And the answer is vero. Why? Why is the answer vero? Because if the obligation is telling us to take the left side, it means we will be leaving the obstacle on our right side. Is that clear? If we go to the left, the obstacle will be standing on the right side. Okay, that's what the question is referring to. So that's why the 30, the answer is zero. I believe tonight you have learned a lot, okay, with the many quiz and explanations. If you are not part of the WhatsApp group you want to join, the number is on the screen. For those who do not understand specific things, what want and need more explanations, make sure you watch the videos online first. Because when you call me for that, I'm talking about those on the WhatsApp group, I will ask you, have you watched the theory? Have you watched that which we have done online first? Yes or no? If you have not watched it, then there's no need for me to explain any other thing again. But if you have watched the theory online first and there's something you do not understand, I can take you through the private teaching, which will not be streamed online, but it will be between only the students on the WhatsApp group individually. Okay? God bless you. This is the end of the studies. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, we will continue with the remaining topics. Okay? And it's going to be very good. Okay? See you all tomorrow as the Lord grant us grace. Grace, grace. We need grace and mercy. God, we need mercy. God bless you all. Ciao, ciao.